I'm actually so excited to finally be shooting this vlog because that means I'm finally done with my room makeover. So I've been working on this the whole quarantine. It's probably been a month and a half since I started doing this, and you saw earlier that I really didn't hire anyone to help me out. My dad would just give me some advice and would help out a little, as well as my brother, but most of it's really all me, the painting, everything, but I'll talk about that later on. So now I bet you're wondering, why am I even doing this? First of all, I guess I got pretty tired of how my old room looked, and you'll see that my old room really was super dark. There was nothing that put all the stuff inside the room look together. It was literally just a room with a bed, all my cabinets and everything, but nothing that makes me feel relaxed. But anyway, so there, like, I got tired of how it looked, and from the start, like, since I had this room, it's always been that look. Even the paint color, the furniture, and even the furniture was like old stuff, which I just got from whoever wanted to give me furniture, right? So of course it didn't look put together. So I got tired of looking at that, so I decided that I will invest in fixing my room, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. Another reason actually why I wanted to fix my room is because I will be working from home indefinitely. So because of the quarantine and the pandemic that we have, our office decided to just let us work from home, and I think that's the best decision because, you know, we're much safer here at home. And with that, I needed to fix my room to allow me to have a space where I can work properly, and also a space that will allow me to live stream, since also I do live streams every day, a place where I can relax, you know, like, it's like one room that can allow me to do all the things that I need to do in a day comfortably. So I have a workstation, I have like a vlogging station, I have like my bed, of course, and of course all the other stuff that were needed. So I have it all in my room, and I really made sure that even with the small space that I had, I'll be able to cater to everything that I want to do. Let me take you through what the process of this whole DIY makeover thing. So as mentioned earlier, I really didn't hire anyone, so it was literally just me and my dad teaching me how to do things properly, because, you know, I have all these ideas but I'm not sure how to execute them well, so he was guiding me all throughout that process. So first step, of course, was to literally clean out everything. We had to take out all the furniture, take out the screens, the blinds, everything had to be taken out in preparation to paint the entire room. So of course, you have to sweep everything, and then took all the stuff out and started painting. I chose the color white because, first of all, like, it looks cleaner, and with a small room like mine, if you use white as the color, it makes it look bigger, and it's just perfect for small spaces. So I wanted that, and it's easy to decorate as well if you have white. Like, anything actually goes with white, so I chose white. And then after painting the whole thing, it took like 2 weeks for me to fix to paint everything from the walls to the ceiling, the window grills, everything. So that isn't actually so bad, and I had to do it in between working as well. So I'd say that that's a pretty acceptable time to finish all the painting in a week. You know, a lot of paint actually drip, even if that's my mistake also. Like, one of the things that I learned, like, even if there's newspaper, you have to make sure that you also have like a thicker cover, because sometimes paint just spills through, and it actually did on my floor. So we had to literally manually scrub the floor with sandpaper. So and actually it's a good idea because I haven't done that since forever. So you can just imagine all the dirt that has been there. Wow, kadire! But yeah, yeah, it was also actually a very good way to clean my rooms. If you want to know how I transform my room, please keep watching. While painting because I got allergies from the paint that I was using. So if you guys have sensitive skin, make sure to put a mask on when you're painting. course, after you finish painting, the next step is to furnish the whole room. So the first thing that I actually did was, of course, to get the most important part of the room or bedroom, the bed. My number one requirement was for the bed to have storage space. So I was looking through the internet, and a lot of the ones that I wanted were 30,000 each. And I thought, oh my god, it's too expensive for me since I still have to buy all the other furniture that I have. So I looked through Carousel, and I was so happy that I found the perfect bed. It was a single bed, and it had 3 storage areas, and when you pull it, there's another space to put another bed. But since, you know, no one sleeps over in my house anyway, or, you know, one bed is enough for me, I didn't need the pull-out bed. I transformed the pull-out area into another storage area. So now all my stuff are literally there. So everything that I don't usually use, I put it in that storage area. So after getting all of the furniture, the next thing I did was, of course, decorate. So I got picture frames from Eurotex. They have like a showroom where they sell so many like home stuff actually, and they're really cheap. You can buy like other decors, beds, chairs, everything. But I got these two picture frames which you can see behind me. So they're black. I would have preferred if I got brown, but they didn't have brown, and I was already too excited, so I just bought it anyway. So actually my wall had holes before, but then they weren't in the right places. So what I did was to use newspaper patterns. So I got the shape of the frame that I wanted and then stuck it on the walls just to see how it will look. Once you put a hole in your wall, there's no more turning back. So I had to make sure that everything will look the way I want it to be. So I got newspaper patterns which I stuck in the wall, and then that's where we marked everything just to make sure that it's in the center. You know, I still had to get the measurements and everything like that. But it's always good to be safe than sorry. To also decorate my room, and actually I'm really such an outdoor person, if you guys know. So now that it's the quarantine and we can barely go out, I really wanted to feel nature still. I still wanted to be close to the green stuff, so I had to make sure I had plants in my room. And honestly, I never imagined that I'd be so interested in plants, but now I really am. Like, I am obsessed. I have about 10 plants all around my room. Ayan, ang ganda. Okay, these are all the plants that I got. Alright, let's go. Now to find space to put all those plants. That date is a success.
I know, right? The best.
Alright guys, this is it. I'm finally going to be able to show you guys the outcome of the DIY room makeover that I've been working on for the past month. Take you guys through the stuff that I bought for my room, starting with this mirror that's actually locally made. So it's actually very cheap. I just found this in Facebook Marketplace. I really love it. And then we move on with my shoe rack. And unfortunately, not all my shoes fit. So some are on top, but that's okay. I love it because you just open it like this and then all your shoes are there. So I like it because it's organized. I can easily pick which shoe I want to wear. And then all of the shoes here are the ones that I usually wear out when I just go buy stuff in the like grocery or whatever. Move on to my bamboo towel rack. So this one I got from Carousel, and the seller actually just lives nearby, so they were able to bring it to me super fast. So yeah, I put my towel here. Actually, if I didn't want to put towels, I can even put plants and stuff if I'm really obsessed. But for now, I'm using it as a towel rack and it's really doing the job. Let's move on. So also, I made sure to change the cabinet handles, the wood also. And I actually just got this from Ace Hardware. Super cheap, 70 pesos if I'm not mistaken. And then this one is actually my Philippine scratch map. It's an old one from my old room already. And yeah, there's still lots of places I want to go to, but coronavirus is. And then I just put other photos here of my friends, my family. And then I also have a plant here that this is my Chinese evergreen plant. So as mentioned earlier, I really made sure that I had a space where I'm comfortable in working. So this is the table that I got. It has 2 drawers. So these are all the wires that I have. And then the other drawer has my mga school supplies, office supplies, and everything. And since I have had to give up having a dresser to have a nice space for this, my makeup stuff are here as well. But it's actually the best idea, I feel, because I need my table, my work table, more than a dresser. So this is the perfect thing to do. And then also, of course, I had to make sure to invest on a super nice chair, a comfortable one where I'll be able to sit every day and not have my back hurting. So there, so this is my desk. This is just from Facebook Marketplace as well, and the chair is from Carousel. Now we move on to my favorite part of the room. This is my favorite area where most of my plants are and where my full-length mirror is. So let's start with this drawer. So this one, it has my skincare stuff, my makeup, and below it also has my random stuff like shades and other random stuff. And I also have plants here, plants there, hanging plants here, and my cilium here. So what I like about this spot is because it just feels so homey, so cozy, and I like looking at it also, like it relaxes me. I don't know if you guys get that, but I really love this area. And I'm actually gonna have a painting of Bella here, me and Bella, so it's gonna go to this frame and it's gonna go right. The most important part of a bedroom, of course, the bed. And I already talked about this earlier, but I'll just show you guys why I really love it. So first, it has these storage cabinets where you can just put whatever. I put like my underwear here, my bras, my underwear, yeah, it's all here. This bed is also a pull-out bed, but since I don't need the other bed, I just changed it and made it storage. So when you pull this, all my other stuff are inside. So that's why you'll notice that there's not much stuff hanging around the room. I made sure to put everything I don't usually use inside this storage bed. And this one is the most sulit purchase that I got. So it's usually 25,000 or 30,000, but I got this bed for 13,000 only from Carousel. So to the headboard. This one was not here. I had to ask my dad to drill this and then put it here where I just wanted to put some plants, and this is a perfect spot actually for plants since my window is just right here. So the sunlight still comes in and then they still get the right amount of sunlight they need. So I just put a picture frame, my flowers, my plants. And then also I have some hanging plants here and I put it in a basket just to keep it organized. And I'm hoping that, it grows all... Oh my gosh! There's a new sprout, guys. So there, it's growing. And I really plan to just make it root down here. But of course, not so low kasi baka matulog ako may plants na yung mukha ko, diba? Moving on to another part of my room which I super enjoy. This one is actually, well, I guess this is like my relaxing spot. So after I work there on that table or when I don't want to lie down, I stay here since it's also super cozy. So I have this plant. This is a horsetail. And then I also have my frames here as well. I got this from Uratex as mentioned earlier as well. And then I changed the photos. This photo is from Cell. She had her sister draw it of me. And then I had it printed and I had it framed. And then this photo is a picture that Nadine took when we went to Australia. So this is my cousin Nadine and myself. So this is one of my favorite photos of all time. So I really had to make sure that it's framed. And of course, my graduation photo because proud tayong gumraduate tayo guys. So you gotta put it there as well. Now we move on to the chair. This chair is from on Instagram account. So it's like they sell second hand, just 3,000, super cheap for what it is, super tibay. And then this pillowcase cover is only 40 pesos from Shopee. So yeah, for me this is like the cheapest buy that I got. And then I also have of course a throw towel which I got from SM Surplus Shop. And this chair was also this is a stool that I got from what do you call that? Like a Japan surplus shop. I actually fixed this, like I varnished it to make it shinier, to make it look new. But this one is only 300 pesos and it's legit rattan. So if I got this brand new, it would have been super expensive. Okay, and last but not the least, I got this IKEA lamp. It's super cute. It's a floor lamp. And I actually enjoy it so much. It's actually made out of paper only, but I really like it because it adds a more comfy or like cozy vibe to my room. And this one I ordered from Shopee, but they really buy it from IKEA. So for me, perfect buy. It's only like 800 or 900. So sulit na sulit. So that's it. That's my room. Everything I spent time, effort, and energy on for the past months. And for you guys who are thinking about fixing their room as well, I highly encourage it because I feel like now that my room is fixed the way I want it to be, I'm more enticed. Is that the word? Like I'm more excited to stay home and like to work and do whatever I need here at home, especially now that we're all in quarantine. And in terms of the budget, in my head, I really wanted to keep the costs low, but I couldn't help but spend more than I wanted because I wanted to make sure that everything looked nice and that, you know, I don't know, sometimes your expectations just don't meet it. So, but I feel like it's worth it anyway. So even if I spent more than I intended to me it's worth it. And right now, I'm really happy with it and I hope that I get to maintain it in the long run because who knows, right? Mamaya, it just gets messy and everything. There we go. I hope you enjoyed my DIY room makeover vlog and stay tuned for my next vlog. It's going to be about my plant shopping, the plants that I bought here, what I bought, and how that day went as well. So stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.